Why Guam is becoming the most defended island on Earth. Guam, a dot on the Pacific map. But in the eyes of the U.S. Department of Defense, it's ground zero in the great power competition. Why is this island becoming the most heavily fortified piece of land on Earth? Located just 1,800 miles from Beijing, Guam is closer to Asia than Hawaii or mainland U.S. It's America's unsinkable aircraft carrier in the Pacific. From Guam, the U.S. can strike anywhere in the Indo-Pacific in hours. And because of that, it has become both a shield and a target. China's People's Liberation Army has developed a class of weapons designed to neutralize Guam. The DF-6 missile, nicknamed the Guam Killer, has a range of over 4,000 kilometers and can carry both conventional and nuclear warheads. It's fast, precise, and deadly. To intercept these threats, the U.S. deployed THAAD, Terminal High Altitude Area Defense. THAAD doesn't shoot missiles at the launch point or on descent. It targets them mid-flight, in the exo-atmosphere. This is the first layer of Guam's missile shield. Supporting that are Patriot missile batteries, agile, mobile, and capable of intercepting missiles in the terminal phase. While that takes care of the upper tier, Patriot manages lower altitude threats, adding redundancy to the system. Soon, Guam will add a third line, Aegis Ashore. Based on the U.S. Navy's powerful Aegis missile defense system, this land-based installation will include SM-3 interceptors and SPY-6 radar arrays. It will form a multi-layered shield, capable of intercepting missiles even in space. But missile defense is just one part of the story. Guam is home to Andersen Air Force Base, one of the largest U.S. airfields in the Pacific. From here, strategic bombers, refueling aircraft, and ISR platforms can reach deep into Asia and the South China Sea. Naval Base Guam serves as a forward base for submarines, surface combatants, and undersea surveillance. Its port facilities support fast deployment and rearming. In a war, Guam's naval base would be a lifeline for sustained operations. U.S. Indo-Pacific Command oversees military operations from California to India. Guam's central location makes it the crown jewel of Indo-Pacific logistics and force projection. It's not just a base, it's a platform for command and control in any future conflict. To protect Guam, Congress has approved over $10 billion in new spending, radar systems, interceptors, hardened bunkers, and airfield improvements. Japan has even pledged funding to support Guam's missile defense under its new regional security strategy. In modern warfare, attacks won't just come through the sky. Guam's digital infrastructure and satellite communications are hardened against cyber attacks and EMP events. Laser and satellite-based tracking systems add another invisible layer of defense. For the 170,000 residents of Guam, this militarization is a double-edged sword. While it brings jobs and investment, it also paints a target on the island. Civil defense drills, missile sirens, and evacuation shelters are now part of daily life. No defense is perfect. Hypersonic glide vehicles, submarine-launched cruise missiles, and saturation attacks pose a real challenge to Guam's layered shield. Defense officials admit the system is robust, but not invincible. China sees Guam's buildup as a threat, a sign of U.S. encirclement. Chinese analysts warn that increased missile defenses may accelerate their own military modernization, setting off a new arms race in the Pacific. Rand Corporation simulations show that Guam would be hit within hours of a U.S.-China conflict. In multiple scenarios, Guam's survival hinges on rapid response, sense of fusion, and the layered defenses now being deployed. The defense of Guam isn't a solo mission. Japan, Australia, and the Philippines are part of the Indo-Pacific Defense Matrix. Joint missile exercises and information sharing enhance the resilience of the entire region. What comes next? The Pentagon is exploring directed energy weapons, space-based interceptors, and AI-powered missile tracking. Guam could be the first island protected not just by missiles, but by lasers and satellites. Guam is more than a dot on a map. It's the front line of 21st century warfare. It's the shield that could prevent or absorb the opening blow in a 101 And for that reason, it is becoming the most defended island on Earth. Thanks for watching Defense Decrypted. If you found this documentary informative, hit like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for our next deep dive into the weapons, systems, and strategies shaping the future of war.